Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses Verdant Wind. And yeah, you're having a lovely woman singing to us. But just defeated the first map in quotation. So we've done some maps, but been tutorial up to this one, so hey. Anyway. Since when has it been called the Red Cannon?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
Good question indeed.
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Yeah. You surprised me.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease.
Okay.
Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Still, it feels familiar.
How very odd. I wonder if somehow my memories have...
Maybe.
I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and the strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And
Okay.
yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Good question indeed.
Teach, what are you doing here? We should get back to the academy.
Okay, let's go then.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Nice. Are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same.
Well, we take
In any
those.
case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Hey, Teach, on the way back you seemed transfixed by the canyon. Did something happen there?
I don't know. There's nothing.
Nice try, but you can't get anything past me. You saw something, or felt something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
But hey, if you don't want to share, that's fine by me. Everyone has their secrets.
Yeah.
Although, I'll admit, there is something about that canyon that has me captivated as well. How did Xanadu come to be called the Red Canyon? Nothing there was actually red.
Well, could be a bloody battle.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
I will do all that I can.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
A temporary heaven?
Long ago, the divine Saros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
Okay. My father never told me.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
How about a don't?
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land.
Or maybe you were the one that came
If
down.
so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
A dragon? I don't know.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead.
Wow.
No,
Weird.
that's
What
not
a way
it.
to put it.
I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Yeah, go to sleep. Let's save.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrastia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Okay. New places to explore the month.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Why will they do that?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have caused battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Okay.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've
Nice
heard a
to-
lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
Hey, nice to meet you
She
too.
is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on
Oh.
the church.
So it's a threat then. Doesn't sound that nice anymore. Sylvain is definitely not in army. So. Yeah. So, the best thing to do is explore.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter.
Yeah.
Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
I'm sure this
You
more
must
company.
try harder from now on.
Huh? Things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garrigmont?
Yeah, don't kid. Oh, so bad.
Impressive.
That did not sound good. Don't care about it. Don't care about you too.
Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
That's right, I'm a force of nature.
Maybe the gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
Okay, let's run.
What the?
Right, right.
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Well. What's over here? Hello, cat. Goodbye, cat.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery.
Well,
Pilgrims
great.
from all corners of Fodlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
I will try. Can't promise anything. Hello, Flame.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I
Yes.
feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Yes. Normally, they are more more plain,
Inspirational.
or like have rougher
Maybe.
roots and stuff like that. But yeah,
What? I desired fresh air.
okay. Feels nice.
I have a favor to ask.
Hello,
If you
Sally.
have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Actually,
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
okay. Sure, my man. Anyway,
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes?
yes.
That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
I see you are disgusted. But hey, let her do whatever. She's an adult. When... Hello, Claude.
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Okay.
Can I ask you a favor?
Oh.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
Hey, good for you.
Okay. Well...
Hey!
I can't believe it. This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
You like art?
Yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
That's good.
Professor.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the Church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Okay. Hey, indeed.
Blast. Those abyssal idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Okay.
Really?
How about that note?
Way. Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army.
Yeah.
The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor? I simply must thank you, Professor.
No problem. That's not where I need to go. Let's go over here.
B. Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was.
Yeah.
I have a request.
Okay. Must have found.
Thanks for your help.
Neat. Yeah, yeah. That was a fast quest. Like fast quests.
Well...
Hello, Thomas.
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine.
Yes, indeed.
Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Okay. Come on, let me in. There you go.
Well...
Let me in. Let me into the church. There you go. That's what I would like to see.
Professor, it would seem that a minor lord in Fargus is raising an army.
Yes, I
This
know.
poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Fargus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
Of course I'm fully prepared. What do you expect? And I will kill some units? Yeah. I'm done with it.
Maybe Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
Good question.
Hello there.
Oh. I'm dying. Oh.
Past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Seros slumber. Sorry,
Okay.
but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well, something is definitely gonna happen then. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about the sounds, but just have to deal with it for this recording session.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. No, you. Anyway. Yeah.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army?
Good question indeed.
Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay. What about... No.
Say, I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige. So why raise a rebellion?
No, I don't know.
I guess it's none of my business.
Hey. That's a healthy mindset.
What?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Okay.
Have you talked with Catherine yet?
Yes.
If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Well, we will see.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you.
Okay.
I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Right.
Good deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you?
Not really.
Ancient, sprawling remains. Some folks have made their... But only the... Hey, Professor. I know you're big. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid.
Yo.
What say you? It's a killer deal. Thank you. Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better. A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
Okay. We got the new unit. Look at that. We got Anna on the team. Can't beat that.
What do you require?
I don't want magic down. So I'm
Do
buying
you want to
this one.
hire this? Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
There you go.
At the Battalion Guild, you can meet battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Seros. We're allowed to hire those folks too, so be sure to visit the guild later to check it out. Naturally, battalions will lose endurance as they fight. You can replenish battalion endurance by visiting the Battalion Guild in the market.
Already done it.
Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way.
I guess.
The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway. What?
Nice. Hopefully the fog won't be there, but nice holes and stable. But hey, if you know, you know. Hello, Marianne.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
No. Get to see the horses.
You like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
That can be debatable. Okay, don't get it.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
Like you?
Right, yeah. Catherine has invited me to train with her.
Nice.
How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
I don't know, a quick warm-up should be enough. So you don't strain yourself right away. But other than that, I think you're fine.
Here's the story.
You despawned this already? Come on. Come on, kid. Lately I myself grow tired of, and out of practice. I wish there was someone around with whom I could dance fervently tense with. Don't you?
Thank you so much for your help.
No problem. Everyone seems to believe I only ever think about buying and selling of things, but I'm very multifaceted. I also offer advice on long-term investment opportunities. Don't worry, you haven't been misunderstood. Oh.
Hey!
I just noticed the map. That's that thing that just sticks out. Oh, I'm dying.
Ah. Blast. Thanks. That was a big help.
No more quests? Okay. Then we will do go to the dining hall. Today's special. Mariana.
I like this dish.
There you go. Okay. Supports Lawrence and me.
You. Just what are you up to?
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrick Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Wow, rude.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Very rude indeed. Lawrence and Raffle. Let's see what they are doing. Oh, yeah, food.
Meat is the best! Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
Yeah.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence. You here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu? You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
Lawrence,
I'm afraid I failed to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
What an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.